Hello everyone, Dan Kibbe, Kune, Physiology and more, and today is day 2 of of phase 1 of weather acclimation. Okay, so as the subject I went over called overcoming issues in the cold, it is all about your mindset. Okay, if you think it's cold as hell out there, it's going to be cold as hell. Not saying, oh hey, if you think it's 100 degrees out there, but it's really negative 20. Obviously, we got to be realistic about it. However, if you just go into it when you go out in the cold and adapt yourself to the cold, going into it and just thinking in your mind, you know what, it's really not that cold out there. It's not as cold as I think, or it's not as cold as the temperature says it is, or whatever it may be. It's really not that bad. Just like last night. Those of you who watched my video from last night, it was 28, felt like, or 20, I think 28, but it felt like 23, okay? 23 degrees down there, and at first, when I got out of my car, I was like, holy shit, it's fucking cold, okay? But then, when I actually did my breathing exercises and whatnot, sat there for a minute, for a little bit, it actually really wasn't that bad. Okay, yes, my fingers were starting to get cold after a little while, my toes were starting to get a little cold or whatnot, but it was not near as cold as I had originally thought it was, okay? And that's, again, like I said, changing your mindset. We've got to grasp our minds around the right things. We got to tell ourselves the right things, and we got to take control of those voices in our head that says, oh, it's cold as shit. Don't worry about it. Get back in your car and stay warm. No, that is not going to get you adapted to the cold. We've got to keep those kinds of things out of our head and keep driving forward to better ourselves, to adapt ourselves, to strengthen our immune system. Yes, if you do it properly, there are lots of studies based on the fact that doing cold therapy like this, adapting yourself to the cold climates, can actually strengthen your immune system. It delves deep into your parasympathetic nervous system. Follow the Iceman, Wim Hof. Definitely tag him. Definitely check him out. WIMHOF. He is the Iceman. He is honestly the king of the ice and cold therapy and the breathing techniques, in my opinion. Okay, and honestly, I am just basically giving you some advice that I got from him, as well as the way that I've done things too. Okay, so we got to get out there and we got to be doing these things. So I'm going to motivate everyone. Challenge yourselves today to get out there for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Get out there. Here's another challenge too. When you get off work or when you go into work, whatever it may be, have your windows down, at least a crack, like maybe that much or so, or all the way down, to get your lungs used to the air. That's one of the biggest things. We got to get our lungs used to the air. If you go straight out in the cold and you jump right into it and it's cold as shit, and you breathe in that cold air, it's going to basically kind of crystallize your lungs to the point where it can possibly constrict your alveoli in your bronchial tubes, which is the main airflow tubing or whatever, okay? And so the thing is, we got to adapt to it. So by sitting in your car, have the windows down even slightly, slowly breathing in that air over time is really going to help. So let's get out there, stay motivated, believe in yourself, believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there. Let's go.